It's officially August 30th. And you know what that means? That means we have some fighting Texas Aggie football today. And we start with UTSA today at 6 p.m. And guess what? I'm going to go over some bold predictions and what I think my final score is going to be for the A&M versus UTSA game. Alright, let's hop right into it. So here are my season predictions. I'm going to walk through them, and then we'll make this one a quick short video. And then I'm going to go over my game predictions, and then we'll get to my score prediction. And you can let me know how right or wrong I am, and you can go down in the comments and tell me, hey, you know, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, or hey, I like that prediction. Alright, let's get into it. So for my season predictions here, I got Marcel Reed having 3,200 yards passing, 1,000 yards rushing, and 35 touchdowns on the season. I think this would be pushing a Heisman type year. I don't think he's going to probably win the Heisman, but if he does this kind of stuff, it's really going to put the Aggies on the map, and they're probably be looking at 9-3, 10-2. That would not be surprising if Marcel Reed reaches these bold numbers that I'm putting out. Alright, now my next one is for the defensive line. On the defensive line, last year they only got 25 sacks. This year I'm predicting they have 35 sacks plus this season. And my next one is Terry Bussey. Terry Bussey scores 8 touchdowns this season and has at least 700 yards passing or catching per se from Marcel Reed, where he's passing the ball to him. Also, I think that at least 4 wide receivers get at least 600 yards passing or catching this season. And so that's just going to really put that nice, bold prediction out there that the offense is going to be good, that the offense is going to be explosive, that we're going to have multiple weapons. I think 4 wide receivers at over 600 yards, that's going to be awesome. Alright, so for my tight end, I think my breakout tight end is going to be Theo Malinostrom, the Swede. I think he's going to have at least 6 touchdowns and over 450 yards. He had several touchdowns last year, but I think he's going to be the breakout tight end. But I really think those numbers point to the fact that we're going to have multiple tight ends in the mix here, and I really think A&M's going to have a strong overall year at tight end. Alright, let's get into the game predictions here for specifically the UTSA game tonight at 6 o'clock. And so I believe that the Aggies and the defensive line, or the Aggie defense and as a whole, they're going to get to UTSA. They're really going to rough them up. They're really going to make it hard for them to get the offense going because they're going to be getting into the backfield. I say they have 5 sacks against UTSA, and I think 3 of those sacks are going to come from Cassius Howe. I think Cassius Howe is going to have a monster day. He's going to come out and just show what he was presenting at the end of the year last year when he got out there and got to play. He's going to come out and he's one of the only ones, if you're looking at the depth chart that they put out, that doesn't have an or by his name. He's like, it's Cassius Howe. He's the starter, no other or. So I expect him to come out and display that. And I think Mike Elko and the defensive coordinator, they all have faith in Cassius Howe. Alright, my next bold prediction for the UTSA game is that 3 different running backs score against UTSA. I'm going to say Le'Veon Moss, Amari Daniels, and Reuben Owens. If you're really getting bold, let's throw a 4th one in there. Hey, maybe Jamari Morrow or E.J. Smith get in there. Hey, that wouldn't surprise me if 4 did it, but I'm going with 3. I think at least 3 score a touchdown. Alright, let's do 2 more of these predictions, and then I'm going to jump into the score predictions. So, hey, you're going to have to tell me if you think any of these are crazy. Let me know. Comment below. Like the video if you really like this. Alright, so for my last 2 predictions for the UTSA game, I am saying that the first wide receiver to score is Mario Craver. I think he's going to get he's going to use that speed and drag across the middle and just get out there, get open, and then Marcel Reed's going to hit him in stride, and he's going to be just, maybe a 50-yard bomb down the field. That would be my prediction, that Mario Craver is the first wide receiver to score a touchdown. All right, in that same vein, for the running backs, I believe that Reuben Owens is going to be the first one to score a touchdown. I think Reuben Owens is going to have a little slant route or something to get out of the backfield, or a wheel route, and then Marcel Reed is going to dump it out to him and make a nice little pass to him, hit him in stride, and when Reuben Owens gets open in the field, he's just going to be hard to catch. So I feel like he's probably going to be the first touchdown for the running backs. If that doesn't happen, it'll probably be Marcel Reed with a 3 to 4 to 5 yard run right up the middle. If Reuben Owens doesn't get that touchdown. All right, the moment you've been waiting for, my score prediction. I am going to go with a kind of a weird score. I'm going to say 46 for Texas A&M, 17 UTSA. I think UTSA is going to have, a little success early on, but the defense is going to correct themselves. They're not going to have any kind of a wild score. I think the Aggie defense is going to be proud of themselves by the end of the day, and I think that the Aggie offense is going to be proud, almost pushing 50 points this game, and let's say they get like 550 yards or something crazy like that. Marcel Reed goes off. The offense just can't be stopped by this UTSA defense that is coming in with a lot of new parts, and they don't really know what's going to happen. Or they don't really know what they have in defense in UTSA. Neither does A&M, and that's why I think that the Aggies are just going to be all over the place, all over UTSA. And so I'm excited for this game. I'll be driving down to the game later today, and we'll be headed out and taking the whole family. We got six of us, or 5 of us in the family, and one is a friend. We're all heading down there. We're going to go enjoy the game, and hey, I make a day out of it. When you're going down to Aggieland, it's a special place. So we go there, and we make a whole day out of it. And so I hope you guys enjoy the game, whether you're watching it at home or if you're going to actually be there. And if you're going to actually be there at the game, let me know down below. Give me a comment. Alright guys, like this video, subscribe if you made it this far. I enjoy making this content. I hope you do too. And Gig 'em Aggies, and I'm signing out.